great framing and creative angles to hone in on those intimate moments and the nostalgia of Christmas, but also seeing the contrast between the whirlwind of festivities, which made a striking distance to that quiet longing and isolation of experiencing the season alone. Um, it just was a really important message for a rather surprising statistic for me, and hopefully it will give people pause and second thought of who may need some connection at the holiday, but also at any time of year, those without families, without those strong social ties.
Separated couples with children at the holidays. It must be really tough. I found it ironic that the boy's father plays a Santa Claus. Is it for work, or is it because it's emotionally satisfying? I was really surprised to learn at the end that 1 in 6 single parents lives in poverty in Switzerland. That is not the impression we get here. I don't believe so. We have the impression here in North America that Switzerland uh, almost has no poverty. So I was really surprised to hear that, and I was glad to be informed. I thought it was really, really effective, that film.
I love the story of this one. We meet a warm-hearted fellow who I would guess is a single parent at Christmas time. I thought the subtle performances of the cast were really lovely, perfect settings, and the camera work was intimate. The soulful piano soundtrack really worked for the theme of the piece, sad but enlightening info about the poverty of single parents in Switzerland. The direction, pace, and writing all came to pack a powerful emotional punch.
Packed a really big emotional punch with this. So simple yet so well done and so deep. I had no idea, of course, that Switzerland had one of six single parents are living in poverty. That's just terrible. But such a sweet film in a way and a beautiful message. Just how lonely someone can be and how at the end of their rope and then just one kind gesture can mean the world to somebody. Like they were thought of, they meant something to somebody in this world still, and maybe that'll help them keep fighting, to do better and live another day. So really well done, very well performed. Lead actor was awesome in this. Just some great moments, and all of the performances were great.
This was very thoughtful and sweet and sad at the same time, which I'm positive is kind of the point there, given the message at the end. I had no idea I was watching what sort of, I guess, turned out to be a PSA. It is that well done, just really strong performances, direction, and even just the writing of all that. Even though there's not really any dialogue, the sequencing of it all, the way it's put together on paper to evoke the feelings that it did was really thoughtfully done. Just a master at their craft there with the writing, and then yeah, the cinematography was spot on as well. It just kind of puts you in that world, in that mindset.
Very tender and bittersweet. It really does capture the sense of longing with regards to like divorced parents and children. It was really potent and very keenly felt. It also managed to convey, the pain of poverty without coming across as condescending or one-dimensional at all, which I think is, requires great skill and delicacy and understanding. And then being able to pack all this complex emotion into like 2 minutes without any dialogue between characters or anything like that, I think really shows visual and cinematic skill as well as emotional intelligence.
I thought this short film was a really effective public service announcement. It had all the right elements to convey the story and the relationship and the feelings of the characters, and it just brought it together in a very informative and impactful way.